The president of the Ghana Bible Society, Reverend Dr. Joyce Ayi, has reiterated the need for church leaders and pastors to hold firmly to the fundamentals and virtues of the Christian calling. She said the likelihood that church leaders could ignore Christian values is high, and that could be dangerous to their stewardship and a bad precedence to the flock. To her, this is the reason for the widespread moral decadence in society. Reverend Joyce Ayi was speaking at this year's International Pastors and Church Leaders Conference of the AME Zion Church at Gomoa-Feteh in the Central Region.
The conference brought together pastors and church leaders of the Western West Africa Episcopal District of the AME Zion Church. This included those from other continents of the world. The annual conference afforded participants the opportunity to learn modern technologies that aid their work, brainstorm and compare notes on moving the church forward, as well as discuss challenges that confront Christendom today. It also provided a platform for them to affirm their commitment and dedication as servants of God. The guest speaker, Reverend Dr. Joyce Ayi, was of the view that holding on to Christian values as pastors does not only help to perpetuate the Christian faith, but also reminds them of the peculiar role as models in society. She explained Christian values are not just actions or patterns of life, but one that impacts lives.
You can be a caretaker, but not a faithful one. You can be an overseer, but not a faithful one. And we live in a world where people who have these titles are not living according to the titles they bear. But we are here because we want to renew our commitment to the calling that God has given us, and to recognize the privilege of being called managers in God's economy.
The president of the Trinity Theological Seminary, Reverend Professor J.O.Y. Mante, reminded Christian leaders of the need for renewal in Christ as responsible stewards. The presiding bishop of the AME Zion Church, Western West Africa Episcopal Area, Right Reverend Dr. Hilliard Deladogbe, was optimistic that the conference will equip and empower the participants for effective and efficient leadership to serve as change agents for the nation. He also admonished church leaders to focus on the main area of their calling. Participants were optimistic that the leadership conference will better position them to impact on society through sound teaching and leadership.